Yo, 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 yo. Once again, it's the Bartender's Lounge, and it's your girl, YFB Kills.
Wait, I would follow up with my introduction, but I didn't feel you. Like I didn't feel like you were present.
Hold on.
So, wait. I'm running back a little bit. Hold on. I didn't feel like you were present. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, it wasn't giving YFB Kills. So I'm gonna run it back, and I need you to do it again because it wasn't given. Come on, it wasn't given the YFB Kills. Look at me, I'm so petty. Yes, I was so ridiculous, but I needed Kelly. Tis available. Notice that it's always an extra mic. What you say, go.
Yo. Once again, it's the Bartender's Lounge, and it's your girl, YFB Kills.
That is more like it. I feel like you're present. I feel like you're... Oh, shit.
I just want to make sure you feel my energy, okay?
Oh,
my. You felt that?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, well, let me just turn this down. My bad.
All right.
Hello.
We in there. We in there.
I'm so sorry. Didn't mean anything by that. Just little. Ooh. It's your girl, JustPatrice. We in the building. It's your favorite bartender's cousin, JustPatrice. We in this piece. Listen. It's the Bartender's Lounge. You know how we do each and every Wednesday evening from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Last week we was not here because we wasn't well.
Nah.
Okay? I'm not going to even tell you what's wrong with me because I don't want to hear no shit about my allergies and how they showed up.
It's all right.
Okay?
They showing up. It's that time of year. All the rain we've had and everything. I'm surprised everybody's eyes is looking good. It's bad out here.
Oh, you think my eyes looking good?
They are. They're cute today.
So nice.
They're not puffy or nothing.
Nothing. I don't look like nobody beat my eyes.
Man, no.
Not today.
Not today. We good today. And the weather is beautiful.
Isn't it?
The humidity is finally gone. We had some rough days.
It, though. So here's my thing. You know, I like feeling like I'm not in Wisconsin.
Uh-huh.
And so, you know, a little humid heat make me feel like I'm closer to the water.
Okay.
You know, I can pretend Florida.
Uh-huh.
You know, I can pretend Louisiana.
Even though you really can't breathe outside.
I can pretend.
That's why your allergies.
Come back.
Yeah, pretend.
I can pretend Florida.
Okay.
You know, my allergies, I ate something that screwed me over.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll give you that. It
wasn't the seasonal
allergies or nothing.
I ate something and then I had residual gut inflammation because of it, which was some bullshit. So it's like, you know, and a lot of people don't understand, like when you eat something you're allergic to, if you don't get it out of just because you feel better initially, it's still got to pass through your gut. It's in your system and you got to get it all out. And I did not. And because of that, I had 2 other flare-ups after that. I was like,
so you know what it was though, not to eat it again, right?
No, I don't, because it wasn't nothing that I didn't. It was nothing unusual.
Okay. Wow.
I had eaten. Anyway, I had made something to eat, and I was nothing unusual, nothing that I didn't get it from nobody or nothing. And so it's a new thing. And somebody has said that I need to go see an allergist, but guess what a bitch ain't doing?
50. Mm-hmm. That's what happened when you 50.
Guess what a bitch ain't doing?
That's what happened when you 50.
Y'all can talk all the shit y'all want to. You ever been to an allergist?
I'm just saying that's what happens when you're 50.
Have you ever been to an allergist?
I ain't get poked with a whole bunch.
I need that type of allergist. I need right there. That right there. That's what I need. I need that right there. Yep. A lot of that. Hit the face like this though. I know that was the pins that they stick you. I know they mix us up and stick with it. I know.
Are you sure that was just a pin?
Was in her. It
almost reminded me of that. What's that girl say?
What girl? I can't. I cannot.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Again, just want to remind you, if you are listening to the radio show, then you are tuned in to blowradio.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be anywhere else, but you opted to be here with us. And we thank you so much for that. We appreciate the love and support constantly. Shout out to my homeboy D-Rock. Of course, y'all know always we in the building and in the background when we live. So is he. You know what I'm saying? Don't ban me. If you haven't seen it yet, tune into Tubi and check it out. And we watch it multiple times. He's actually getting prepared to do the follow-up show for November 30th.
I can't wait.
See you later, beloved. Shout out to Jay of Soul Threats in the building. Look at that. She just threw the hand back. See you later. See you later. Just all that the good, positive, meditative energy. Have you know? D-Rock is getting ready to do part 2 of this special. And I say part 2 or the follow-up to the special. It will be November 30th. Stay tuned for the details. Just lock the date in. I'm telling y'all right now, November 30th is the day that he's going to do it.
I can't wait. It's going to be a fun day.
Always happened on his birthday. He's doing a live show. And this one, he's like taking it to a whole other level, to the status where he deserves to be, in my personal opinion. And a lot of people, in my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? D-Rock is like a city icon. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But he's so much bigger than that. And a lot of people be like, he know all the people that all the people. And he's the dude that he's the go-to person
when it
comes to all the people when it comes to comedy. You get what I'm saying? The fucked up part about that, and D-Rock, don't be mad at me for saying this, because you know, this is what, you know, friends and manager friends do. You know what I'm saying? The fucked up part about that is when you the go-to person, the help for everybody else, people so easily want you to be the booster for their shit.
Right.
And forget to be supportive of what it is that you are doing. You got all the credits. You killing. You doing help me. And the moment that he helped them, and they take off, it's never the let me look out for me. Let me support him. Let me, I don't know, share his video. Let me pour back into him. Let me encourage my people to watch. It's never that. And I'm saying that I'm talking about D-Rock, but I'm also talking about myself and many other entrepreneurs and aspiring folks in this business, in any business industry, who are usually strong support systems. You know what I'm saying? And when we show up supportive for other people, Sis Tina do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like show up or the backbone, showing up on you need what? Okay, no problem. You need this, no problem. I got you. And then she'd be like, well, Empower is doing such as they be like, who? And she be like, Empower, you know, the I'm a director. And they be like, oh, you be directing? and then you do this too. Then right, how about you come support? Do you know what I'm saying? What is happening here? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kel, I know, man, you got 20 years plus experience in this bartending game. You know what I'm saying? I just need, how do I $?
Right.
$? YFB Queli. Stop playing. I'm so in a space now. A lot of people, I'm trying to tell y'all, listen, my trauma stage is almost over. I want people to understand what that means, because who I was before trauma ain't nothing even close to where I am right now.
Right.
Mentally, what I've been through, how I've grown, what I know, what I've learned, and how I plan to execute. Y'all better get ready, because I'm not playing. Ma'am,
you're about to
activate. Get out here. And I got things to do. And I thought about today. I was telling D-Rock, I said, you know how much shit I do by myself? And I said, you know what? I did a lot of myself in advance before. But and I was pretty good at it. And I didn't mind doing it by myself. But a lot of people didn't understand that I did think it looked like I was always working by myself because nobody was helping me with my shit.
Right.
Now, working with other people on their shit, I was always doing it. So, I was the back support system for many businesses, many current entrepreneurs, many people that y'all like, oh, I love such and such. Oh, they my favorite, such and such. You're welcome.
Right.
You're welcome. You get what I'm saying? But so it looks like when I'm doing my shit that I be doing stuff by myself because you don't, their presence isn't felt. You can't see the support or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, this go round, when I tell you that I'm calling in all my shit, put all of my people on deck. I be like, hey, Sis Tina, this is what I'm working on. She was like, oh yeah, no problem. You know, I never know how to say this is what I need. You know what I'm saying? Cause we doing a wellness fair on the 27th. This is how I want the bartenders lounge to be involved. Sis, I need you on deck for this, whatever the case may be. Hey, Homer, hey, how do you feel about associating the Homer Blow Foundation with this wellness fair? Or D-Rock, how do you feel about associating Keep a Smile on Your Face with the wellness fair? Y'all in or not? We in. Guess what? Bam, bam, bam. Graphics. Bam, bam, bam. Like, who I did. Shout out to Dr. Kelly. Shout out to Devon D. You know what I'm saying? I learned all this stuff. And I'm saying all of that for people to understand that when you are the catalyst and or the foundation of other people's successes, i.e. my boy D-Rock, which is where we started with the Keep a Smile on Your Face entertainment, a lot of people forget that you also have a dream. You also have a vision. Exactly. And the reason that they came to you in the first place because you was moving so hard on your shit that they was like, oh, I like what you doing. Help me. And you pause your shit
to help somebody else.
And they like, oh, you ain't helping me. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay. And then I'm winning without you. And it's not even that, because as a servant of God, as a servant of the people, both D and myself and many other people that I know, that ain't the point. But it's the season to reap all that, y'all. It's a season to reap all of them seeds. As exactly. It is. What you grab the mic, sis? Tell him it do work. Yes, it do. Shit.
Check 1, 2.
I'm sorry, that mic say it's live.
I heard it. Okay. It's the season.
It's the season
of
reciprocity. Now we are reaping what we've sown. You understand? And it is time. Shout out to Tiffany Guy. What up, sis? How you doing?
Tiffany? I got plenty of people over here. Let me
Canby's in the building. He said, I'm not drinking that Dale's no more.
So let me give a shout out to Nisha. We got Riles in the house.
Hey guys, how's it going?
We got Juju in the house. All right, I got my TT from Puerto Rico in the house.
TT from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, we got some people over here. Okay.
Isn't this the cutest thing?
That is cute.
I stole this from Alex.
When I first seen it, I'm like, is this she just open up a case for her lens?
I stole this from Al. I just want to put it out here. I stole this from Al.
And it's cute. I like it.
I did. I stole it from Al.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. See me about it if you need it, sir.
So, yeah. America's. But you got a lot of things coming. You got the wellness.
I got a wellness fair coming up that I'm extremely excited about. I was nervous. And all of my Gemini fears kicked into play and all the stuff, and I was like, then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? Fuck that bitch.
Right, represent Gemini, right. The crazy other side of it.
That's what it. The June Gemini. I'm not a June Gemini. I'm real close though. Right. I'm a May Gemini, so I'm soft, sweet Gemini. But I'm close enough. But I'm close enough. Tapped in the 29th, so I'm close enough. Tapped in.
That's D-Rock so fun.
Yeah, why you doing that? Don't do that.
I'm around these Geminis right now.
I'm just saying something. I tapped into you don't know me,
and you love
and so I went right in, and so I got on these vendors. I am still looking for, I'm gonna say, about 5 more vendors, and I definitely want a food vendor. So if y'all know anybody that's able to and is interested in to vend, check this out: 0 vendor fees.
Okay.
So this is my goal, and I never said this out loud.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this out loud. So my goal is to create an entire event with workshops, vendors, full promotions, and everything, but a $0.99.
Okay.
Wow, you can't get no better than that. I'm just
y'all can't get no better. Y'all here, right?
Like so far, like I bullshit you not.
Okay.
I've done my own graphics. Of course, Homer kicked right in on advertising and promotion and helped me make sure that my commercial was right. I did the text and everything. Okay. But Homer's like, let me help you edit this. He got that down. I did the promo video for that. So all of my graphics, everything, all of my workshop providers volunteering, all of the vendors, no fees for them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I got my own tent. Somebody donated and bought me chairs. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? I was like, so when I say so far, $0.99.
I would like to make a donation. 2 swimming pools.
Oh, that's gonna be
2 swimming pools. Can we open up this garage?
We can't. No. We're not going in the garage. We're not talking about that bullshit.
I'm gonna borrow it from the recent parties.
Right. No, please don't do that.
We gonna, and it's.
Please don't bring that one. No, but I see you be. I see you be. We come and be. I got you. You almost there.
Please make sure there's chlorine in the part in the pool.
What we not doing is bringing whatever they have.
We can put some bleach.
Whatever bleach in there. Let's kill everything. You kill everything.
I see you, B. I see you. The videos are live on my page, on Kelly's page. We're gonna get ready to share them on to the
Bartender's Lounge.
Bartender's Lounge is live on the YouTube at Bartender's Lounge. And speaking of, I know B is like, what the fuck?
But you know he want to talk about this party.
Who want to talk about the pool party? Y'all want to talk about that bullshit? Look at Brian all start taking it in the building.
What it do, y'all? How's everybody tonight?
All right,
we're doing well. We're doing well. How you doing? What you got going on?
I'm just over here chilling in the boom boom room, checking in. You know what I'm saying? With the bullshit.
Y'all should not be in the boom boom room. You should not be in the boom boom room.
See, that ain't even that. Wait, that's my Tina. That's my Tina. What? Oh man, I might have to come to the studio.
I'm just saying, you asked to be remote, and so remote it is, beloved.
You didn't tell me Tina was gonna be there. You didn't tell me.
I don't have to make an announcement about the studio guests. Are you in or no?
You have. Really? That's what we doing. That's what we doing today. Listen, I'm scared to drive around the city with all these ops in the city. You know what I'm saying?
They are.
Most people should be scared, but you know, I'm not going nowhere. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to the house, into this building. Shout out to Calm Wellness Services Center for Integrated Healing, located at 6333 North Green Bay Avenue. That is allowing us in this beautiful establishment. I'm so excited to be here. That is a funny picture.
But I will say this, even though I don't even live that far, I'm still not driving even here.
I understand. You know, I know why you're not driving here, though.
It's okay.
She don't want to get locked up.
Don't worry about
it. Can you hear us?
I can hear you, but I just turned my other phone on so I can actually hear y'all going on. What's going on?
That's perfect. Good. Now you can hear us and we can hear you also. That's great. He can, but it's interchangeable. So the good thing about having to push this button is that we can't all talk at the same time.
Oh, okay.
The bad thing about that is we can't all talk at the same time. What you smoking?
Weefer. The good shit.
Don't be in the boom boom room.
Hey, what happened?
Boom boom boom. The way this city's set up, I can't even get the feet. They out there doing things for free.
Oh
yeah.
You saw.
What happened? Wait. Would you say?
It was $20 to get in there. I don't know what you talking about.
It was $20 to get into the garage pool party.
Yep. pool party at Mr. P's. I'm just playing. It wasn't at Mr. P's, but I'm just saying.
Not Mr. P. He will be. Oh, don't do him like that, Mr. P. Don't do that. Don't do him like that.
Wait a minute. Hey, listen, I'll tell you where it was. That motherfucking Long John's that closed down on 34th and Capitol. Right behind there. I figured it out.
A shop. Because it wasn't dirty in there. That's one thing it wasn't. So you know they weren't working on cars like that in there.
Right.
So it had to be like a detail shop or something that they use. But
maybe they just cleaned it.
Man, get the
No,
hell out
maybe
here.
they
No,
just-
they didn't clean
They
shit.
don't even
They
clean
didn't-
restaurants.
But I do give credit for the pool party with no chlorine. They didn't look like iced tea when it was done. So it was all right.
Yeah.
It didn't look like iced tea.
What does iced tea look like?
Like that party that
Polluted.
What was that video?
Like when you're popping polluted pussy. Can I say all of that?
Yeah.
And it's done. and it's done. Oh my.
What we
No, I saw part of it. I don't need to be included. I don't need to be included. I'm okay.
Can I say something?
Had one leg in one pool, one leg in the other, and then popped it in between.
She had it on top of the thing. On top of it.
Yeah.
Through the whole party, almost, right?
Really? I mean, I stopped
every time they moved the camera around. It was like she was still in that same area. I was like,
admire her core strength.
See, I'm glad that Tina noticed how much of how talented that woman was. You know what I'm saying? Because all the rest of the bitches, they couldn't even walk on solid ground. They kept busting their shit. That one chick fell like 4 times.
Bam. But the girl on the pool,
the pool girl,
popping her booty.
Yeah,
she didn't fall one time.
My next layover, I'm gonna get a double bedroom and try it out and see.
I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm just gonna say no.
Not the auntie.
Yeah, let's not.
Don't you dare ever doubt Catwoman. Don't you ever doubt Catwoman. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be clear.
I know you was gonna
we're not doubting his skill sets of
saying, I've been more flexible.
Some of us, understand that there's a certain level of skill that comes along with, said the zodiac, and I'm just gonna give her the props to what it is. Okay. I said what I said. Don't be a hater. Tell me you don't love Geminis.
I might be retired.
Wait. Tell me you don't. Nice.
Why you gotta go there?
Where's the lie?
And then you got your dog over here, like, yes, you better say it right.
Say you don't love Gemini.
Of course.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's all that matters.
That's because they're an air sign like a Libra.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay,
that's not why you love us.
You just love.
That's not why you love us. But okay.
Well, okay. I will admit that some of the Geminis I had on me. Indeed. Take me around.
I know they did.
Let me take you up and
down. They got me hanging on a thread.
Let me play with your my man. Cause tonight, man, I wanna get
I can't with these ladies right now.
What?
I can't.
What you got?
But I'm not going. If I had to choose, it would be a Gemini, though.
And because
y'all are freaky.
Because
y'all freaky.
Because of the wonderful things we does. What is that?
What? It's marijuana, but I really think that overall the hypocrisy of some of the people who made their comments about the video, like, I was at the Lincoln Freak Fest. I used to go to Central Park at the rave or whatever they want to call it. Some of y'all don't need to be judging.
And clearly you was at the Freaknik, but
right.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, so some of the stuff that I was seeing this week, people talking about and all this other stuff. Nigga, get a grip. I have videotapes. Fuck with me if you want to.
Pay for that DVD though. You haven't got it transferred yet.
Man, I'm getting all that stuff together. I'm supposed to be meeting with them Tuesday. We're gonna get all that stuff bumped down. In fact, I don't know if you heard Homer's show the other day when he was talking about the shit at the pool out on Good Hope. Yeah, Patrice seen it.
Yeah.
I saw it. Such a shame.
Which pool?
Oh, nothing.
It was the one on right off of 76 and Good Hope. Am I shit freeze?
B,
Yeah.
you tell them what happened at the party.
Which party? The pool party? Well, other than I realized that there's somebody that deserves an apology that they'll never get from me. It was just nice, wholesome fun.
Wholesome.
So let me ask this, B. When we put the mic on, because I can hear the background, you can hear us, but we can't hear you. Is that correct?
I have, like I said, I got my other phone on. I don't want it on too loud so it won't cause like feedback. But yeah, I can hear you all. But the biggest problem is it's a delay.
I know the delay is there. I just want to know, can you hear us when we talk like that?
No, I have to wait till you.
I know the delay is there. I just want to know, can you hear us when we talk?
We're definitely gonna have to workshop this and figure it out and get it to a better situation.
So what I'm saying is that when I push the button so they can hear B.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that even when we still talk like this, that they can still hear us.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking, with or without him. So if I'm talking like this, that's what I'm thinking, with or without him. So if I'm talking like this.
No, it cuts off. It cuts off.
That's what I needed to know. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
so it cuts off.
Yes, he said wholesome. Yeah, wholesome. Tiffany said, yes, this is fine. The wholesome clutches pearls. Did you see me clutch my pearls, Neil? I did. So I was like, oh my goodness. He did say wholesome.
Wholesome is a real thing. It's you know, it's the opposite of wholesome. But you know, it is what it is.
Do you like that, Kels? You about to be using it?
No,
Could that be a shirt? Could it be a shirt? Could it be a shirt, B? Could that be a shirt?
As long as I get one, let's do it.
Exactly.
You wanted to say wholesome, and like
Yes.
as in you're the wholesome one, or wholesomeness welcome.
I mean, at this point in life, I'm knocking on 50. I've accepted who I am.
At this point, you what?
We don't have to necessarily let you in, though.
Really, you don't have a choice on that. But like I said, I've accepted who I am, and I'm comfortable with who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I know that there's people after hearing the story that Homer told about Tony at the Uptown the other day, I'm really not that bad. I'm not even the worst one in the crew. So
You said you're not the worst one in the crew.
Not at all.
What color is the wall behind you? I'm sorry. That's random. I know.
This is Green Bay Packer green.
So Jerome is in the building.
like
Shout out to Romy Rome with his hello, I'm Rome in the building. And he says it's a horrible color because he is clearly not a Green Bay Packers fan. I just wanted to be able to acknowledge that.
I'm realizing this. He said he's a 49ers fan.
Oh, okay. All I have to say to him is 1994, buddy.
He said 95.
It was 94.
But what happened in 95?
It's the last time they won a championship.
He said they beat y'all every year, and that's all that is.
I can't even deny that one right now.
But how many championships? Okay, so they are on the same level as the Dallas Cowboys because the Dallas Cowboys won in 95, they won in 94. Y'all both are shit talkers and ain't won shit. We done got 2 since then. Biatch.
He can't hear you.
So basically, he's saying that as long as they beat us, they won.
We won the title over y'all. That's all that's my championship. That's all I care about. In real life, though, I don't even watch football no more. I just like
why are you going so hard?
I just like messing with Packer fans.
Why?
I bleed blue. I bleed the green and gold.
That is psycho.
My parents bleed green and gold. My mom has like every accessory for Green Bay Packers. My dad don't know where I came from.
Being a Niners fan, I wouldn't. Right, but there you go. Look at that wall.
Jerry
exactly.
Rice, Joe Montana, the whole, I just
Reggie White.
That's what I stuff.
Brett Favre.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this really quickly. It's a whole lot of, and I was thinking about this when I saw some shit on the internet the other day. Do you know how many original iconic players, sports players, football, basketball, whatever, who make pennies on the dollar, who have pennies on a dollar in accordance to what these other players are making right now, and their pensions are shit.
Right.
And we talking about Joe Montana and whoever else, you get what I'm saying, who has established or paved the way for these motherfuckers living in the breadcrumbs. So how do y'all feel about that though? Because these motherfuckers bust their ass. Carl the bitch ass Malone. I'm sorry, that was not nice for me to say that out loud. I don't like him like that.
Obviously.
He be crying all the time. The male crier guy.
Yeah.
He cries that, but we played, he cried
but a lot of them have mismanagement of money though.
He also humped on some little girl when he was an adult.
Right.
But that was another story. Even if they pushed on the money, you know what I'm saying? Just imagine the amount of money that kids that they were making at, let's just say they was making $100,000 seasons. I'm using round numbers. I don't know. $100,000 a season. You know what I'm saying? And these motherfuckers is making $3.5 million a season.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Inflation ain't that motherfucking
but
much.
that 3.5 is over a couple seasons. It's not over in one season though.
Hey, Patrice. A $3 million salary was the mid 90s. A salary now is the average starting quarterback is making $50 million a year.
That's retarded, in my personal opinion. And I understand where endorsements come in. I understand the advertisement that come in and how people tune in, and they pay because people are watching to watch these particular people. But my whole question, or the whole point of the question, was with people like. And I it brought it up because I was watching this auctioneer show. You know what I'm saying? And there are people on Netflix. And there are people who have all these classic memorabilia who are now in a position that they have to sell this shit because the amount of money that they made is not sustainable for their families. Like they're broke, but they're not broke. And if they paved the way, then why is there nothing in place to honor them or to take care of them? Like, because once they leave the game, they're done.
They're done.
That's so sad to me. Like, and
I
some
don't
of the
think so.
There was only one
Hold on one
person.
second, B. Hold on one second, B.
There was only one person I know in football that was like one of the smartest people, and that was Marshawn Lynch. He did not spend one dime of his career money,
Megatron, too.
and he
Like,
only
that.
spent his endorsement money. So by the time he retired, he still had all that money that he made in the NFL.
So
So it's a lot of people just gotta have mismanagement.
Right, but we're talking about before Marshawn Lynch. We talking about the people that came when the old
Right, but he's
folks.
back. He ain't
I
been
got
played
you,
in,
B. I
in a
got you.
long
Hold on a
time.
second, B.
Marshawn been gone from the
Okay.
NFL.
The NFL is different than all the rest of them.
Right, because
in
they
the
only
class.
get paid
They're short
the
stimulus.
games they play, so they
Exactly.
don't make money
In
in
the
the
class,
off
Kevin,
season.
no, they don't. They
I don't know
gotta
if you've
have
seen
their money.
that documentary on it's called Broke
I didn't.
with ESPN 30 for 30 Broke, where it broke it down like
It's
all
crazy.
No, I didn't. I gotta
It's
see
crazy.
that.
Let me see what B got to say, y'all. Hold on one second. What you say?
So you got to understand, Patrice, like really it's an economics thing. Like it's the economy has improved and everything else. The salaries have gotten bigger to the point where they can pay them $50 million a year. You got to think in 1983, the finals with the Celtics and the Lakers.
Please turn that background noise down, please. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
The Lakers and the Celtics in '83 was on tape delay. It's really because of the economics of what the economy is and what those television contracts can be. There's the reason why they make that money. I mean, it's nothing you can really do about like they have started like pensions and stuff like in health care for the older players and stuff like that. But you know, that's just an economy thing, you know. Magic Johnson was the first person to get $1 million in 1979 for his contract. And that wasn't for like per year. That was his contract for like 5 years. So it's just really an economics thing.
I mean, I get that. But my point is, as now they are, I mean, at the stage of, you know, we're all older now, but they're beyond retirement stage, but they're heavily seniors.
Like Vin Baker, he was broke.
You know what I'm saying? This,
You know,
it's crazy to me. Like these cats, that I'm glad that they collected whatever they collected to be able to have available to make some money for their families to maintain, and now they got to have quote unquote regular ass jobs. People who paved the way for all this greatness, and there's nothing in place to honor them, to make sure that they straight. That don't make no sense to me. Like, and I know that's like saying, well, if you worked at the car factory, it's not the same thing though. These people set a precedence in an industry that there was none. You know what I'm saying? They established the foundation of greatness, and there's nothing to honor them, to secure their family's future. They just all, once they're gone, this Joe Namath, so what? What? We don't say Joe Namath, so what? You have Refrigerator Perry, so what? What?
Right.
What? And I'm talking before the Brett Favres, before
Right.
I'm talking about go back, because
They weren't even making money like they're making. The way they was making money back then is what the WNBA is making money right now. Because the highest paid WNBA player is only making $100,000.
Well, I ain't even made it to them
But
yet.
I know, but they not gonna make
I ain't
it
even made it
unless
to
they
them.
actually push some shit away. They're not gonna have nothing with them.
But hear what I'm saying though. You're right. What they're doing right now with the WNBA, that's how many decades behind the WNBA
And that's
is.
sad.
But that's going to change quickly.
I hope so.
Because of the times, that it's not going to
They took
last.
my boy Kobe out when he was about to change women's basketball.
Yeah, he was about to change.
And absolutely, and they was scared of that. You know what I'm saying? Because how dare there to be a possibility for women to be acknowledged in the same capacity?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the same capacity.
And they need to,
just
because
wasn't ready.
they're playing. I'm acting like I'm back, like I'm in the WNBA,
You
but
so
they're
crazy.
playing.
We see you be 1 second. I got
They're
you.
playing on a level where they actually are competing. They're they're having sold out arenas now.
Well, they weren't.
They weren't until
they
Caitlin
weren't
and
be-
Angel Reese came in.
But they weren't, because there was nothing to promote it.
Yeah.
there was just nothing that made it so that it was a necessity to engage.
Overseas for the women. They made it bigger.
Oh, I would have went overseas too and got my bread too. But now they're in a position with the way that the world is now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? There is a level of respect for that type of hustle because some of them WNBA stars is busting NBA stars' asses.
They are. Definitely.
Like asses. They're talking about, I'll play you for your heart.
Yeah.
Ass on the stage.
Just like when they had that 3-point shootout, she could have won. I think she could have won it. But you know what I'm saying? But they're playing on that competitive level with the man. You know, that's how I came up playing ball. I didn't play with a lot of females. I played with a lot of guys to get that competitive in me. But they playing on another level. And the WNBA has changed so much because even the height, I ain't never seen so many tall ass girls.
The business
huh?
I would have gave you the business on the court.
Okay, that's what they.
You know
say.
What? See, Rom always. Let me say this dude over here.
That's what they all say.
Wait, what you got to say, B? Let me go ahead and put you in. What you say, B?
I mean, I know we're talking about women equality and inequality in sports, but one thing I want to say while we're still on Blow Radio is that JD Vance, the person that Trump picked for his vice president, check out his stance on women's equality, and all this other stuff. I just want people to really pay attention to what's going on and the position that those two are basically putting themselves in while we're still on Blow Radio. I want that to be stated before we get too far.
I've done every motherfucking thing I can to not talk about that son of a bitch.
But it's
on the
real,
internet. Okay, I'm doing my best to not talk about this son of a bitch on the internet. Now I'm saying what I'm saying, and I ain't saying no names, and we can be something if you want to. All I'm saying is, no, just no. Please, God, no.
Trees.
Oh, give me about 5 more years.
Trees.
5 more years. Go ahead, B.
But this all I'm saying, like, this dude suggested that women don't vote, that women can't get divorces, like women can't. I mean, I ain't trying to turn this into whatever fuck up, but I feel like this is stuff that if we need to pass amongst us, because I'm sitting on some information that is like truly insane, and these people are doing this shit in our face. And yes, I can't stand the Cheeto. I thought that Saturday was a setup. I thought it was a publicity stunt. And shout out to whoever stole that man's car and tried to pick his baby mama up from Walmart. Like, I don't think that Donald Trump should be above the Kia boys. Okay? Yes, Trump, you gotta deal with the Kia boys too, hoe ass nigga.
I'm so glad that it wasn't me. I'm so used to the opinion is from this show are not necessarily that.
All I'm saying
of the guests are that of the guests and host of this show, and not necessarily that of BlowRadio.com, its staff or its affiliates. Again, the views and opinions expressed on this show are that of the guests and the host of this show alone, and not necessarily that of those of BlowRadio.com, its staff and or its affiliates.
Yeah,
but I definitely 100% with you, B, for real. Because if we don't make a change now, it's gonna be a problem because people are dumb to the facts. Simple.
I'm gonna just throw this out here. No one cares about politics the way that they should.
No one does.
No one.
Not realizing how it affects your life
real quick, and how it's going to affect your life. Yeah. I think there are a lot of people who are very assumptive in that they're counting on that, very assumptive about what it means to put him in office and how it will benefit them. And I think that because they think is going to help them, they're going to feel that way until it actually puts him in office. And then when he's in office, it's going to screw. It's not about your color. He don't give a
fuck about that.
About color. He don't care about race.
He wants how much money you
what's
make.
your wallet look like, fam? What type of impact can you make financially? And if you don't have the right dollar amount to be able to do so, you can't even talk to them, bro. And for people to understand, and this is from one Gemini about another, you know what I'm saying? The fuckery that is happening in the way that this is being processed, you know what I'm saying? He was like, so what does this mean for me? How is this still going to work for me and my family? Benefit? Okay, great. And then so they moving in that space.
Yeah.
It don't have anything to do with, we're going to put all the black people are going to go back to, we're not going anywhere. All of the black people are not going to be able to, they're not going to even be able to.
All the ones that's going to vote for him is going to be the ones that's going to be affected by him.
They're going to be so screwed.
Yep.
Because they're going to think that there's something supposed to happen a certain way. And it's not what they think because they don't have the dollars for it.
Exactly.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So our alternative will be Biden.
So
look, that's what we want for right now, because even if we get him in,
another Democrat,
but it's too late. They should have did that 2 years ago when they found out that man was going crazy as it was.
So let me ask this.
That's all a setup right now. There's all a setup for this man to win.
So throw this out real quick. I got you, B. I got you. Hold on a second. I got you. But my point is, when we start talking about, so the lesser of two evils,
exactly,
and then the repair behind the lesser of two evils. You get what I'm saying? We don't let the motherfucker in that's going to change the foundation.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Because then we can build on something else. You get what I'm saying? For something to build on. Do Biden need some assistance? Of course. Is there some things in place to help sub that? There are things in place to make that happen. They just devastated about the possibility of, I can't even imagine how you can be so enamored with color of skin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, sis. Appreciate you. So enamored with the idea of what could be that you're missing out on what's actually going to happen if this man takes office. Go ahead, B. What you say?
So, as far as the people is like Biden is a bad president or whatever else, I just want to ask them, how many bridges did Trump repair? Okay, you can answer that on your own thing, but the other thing I wanted to say, to throw a lit stick of dynamite in the room, Biden is a better president than Obama. There, I said it.
Oh, go ahead.
So how you figure that Biden is a better president than Obama?
Okay, if we talk from a pure legislation point, during the 8 years that Mr. Obama was in office, he got 3 major bills passed, right? Okay. Also, just on as far as what he did for black people, he did nothing for black people. The only group of people that he did anything for was the LGBTQ. Okay. And he lit the president, he lit the White House, and but this is all I'm saying. We as black,
him lifting that for us to have gay marriages across all 50 states, I don't even consider that really nothing. Me being who I am, I didn't approve of it. I wanted him to legalize marijuana across 50 states first before legalizing gay marriage.
Give me a high five on that.
I'm not going to even lie. That's what he should have did into these states.
Okay, so see, this is my point, Kelly. On the stuff that was considered major accomplishments, it was really nothing. Biden in 4 years has had over 12 major legislations passed, as well as these bridges and road. Like, I don't know why people forgot that a fucking bridge fell in 2008 in Minnesota, like a bridge fell. Like if you would have rode under those like locusts and all that other shit about 6 months ago and looked at that bridge, this is shit that needed to get done. I mean, and on some other shit, the fact that Obama nominated Hillary to run against Trump instead of his vice fucking president, Barry, you got some motherfucking questions to answer, my nigga. Like, who the fuck are you really fucking with? Are you like?
So, which is true. You right. Biden did do all that with the infrastructure bills, all that stuff. He brought that to life. But my thing is this: once we get Biden into office again, right? You think he can still run the country in the mind state that he has right now, or do you think they need to bring him into office, do the 25th Amendment, and go from there?
Okay, like straight up, this whole capacity thing that they keep bothering about. The one thing that I appreciate about Biden is that he's a smart enough politician to the room that he's sitting in when he's making his decisions are some of the smartest people available. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to live through a second term, right? And as much as to people's dismay, I think that Kamala is going to be a great president in that position.
And that's why I was saying, that's why people don't understand. They was like, oh, Biden ain't got his right mind. He's calling the vice president Trump. He ain't call Zelensky, Putin. He's messing up his words when and people are coming at him. But the thing is, they don't understand is get Biden in and let's take it from there. Because if everybody's on the same page of how they think his mental capacity is, he could probably make the right decisions in a room full of his own people, but then reading and trying to remember and try to do everything in front of the nation, and then you got the news reporters shooting all these questions at him that he's trying to like remember to answer. No, get him in, put the 25th Amendment, and let Kamala come up and be president. Simple as that. Because it's too late to put a president. It's too late for somebody to run as Democrat against Trump right now.
You know the
shout out to Crystal Ship. Shout out to Margarita Rivera. Hey, Daddy. Shout out to MBS. Said good point. He surrounded himself with smart people, unlike you know who. And then I'm gonna give B an opportunity to speak. Go ahead, B.
I mean, it's just I'm really tired of Americans and they thinking. The shit is so scatterbrained and it's so like they can't see the bigger picture. It's like they're so trendy that one person say something, okay, yeah, they may have thought it. Now everybody would somebody's brave enough to say it, then everybody runs in with their own opinion when they're not looking at the bigger picture and bigger goals. And it's just fucking stupid. Like Trump says stupid shit every fucking rally. You know what I'm saying?
You're not lying. Every rally he says something to piss somebody off. He do. He say something every rally to piss somebody off.
But he don't give no fuck.
That's the whole point. Give no fucks about whatever
the
he
whole
does.
point is because he don't care about what the structure is in place right now. He don't care about any of those rules or any of those rules of engagement.
Change it when he gets in.
As soon as he get in, he as president, he's going to do what he can to change it.
And he said
the problem with that is there's nothing in place to prevent him from making changes that would alter the structure of our political system.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the problem is. Give me 1 second, B. I got you. Because even with him saying, I don't like this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. When you start changing stuff, when you get if he changes the rules that come in, please. And then he changes the rules that please somebody
come in.
They're not gonna listen. Please
open the door, the side door.
Open the door.
Oh, you
who locked it?
Oh, that's okay. That's our fault. You must have locked it.
Somebody locked it. If somebody comes in and says, This is what we were expecting, and but the president has changed that. Tip. If the president has changed the structure,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Then how do we go back from that? Because he locking himself in.
Exactly.
There should be something in place, and if legislation right now was on their shit,
they would be
like, "Hey, if we don't like what you're doing, you gotta go."
Yep. And that's exactly. And
if we
that's
don't
the
like what
problem.
you're doing, you gotta go. But that's not what's happening. What they're doing is that, oh, no problem. He just go, no, bitch, shut it so that he can't change
because
that.
he really want to run for another term after this one. He wants to be the first president to run 3 terms.
Of course, it's not that he wants to do that. I'm trying to tell you, this
He's
ain't
going
even
to change
But
it.
listen, this ain't even him. I know people don't understand that this is my personal opinion, but it ain't even really him though, because one person is not elite enough, and I no disrespect to this orange bastard. You get what I'm saying? Is not elite enough to manage this much power, this much money. It's a group of these motherfuckers out here doing what they do. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you. And because they're all in place doing that thing, somebody got to be the face.
Right.
But guess what I'm going to tell you? They're not going to do. I don't know what it is. That is bananas. Oh, shit.
Here, put me on real
What
quick.
is this? What is this? Okay.
So the crazy shit is though, and this is the word that we need to pay attention and remember. They want the government to be an autocracy, right? And in an autocracy, the corporations make all the decisions for the people. That's the only way that they feel that they can control this country. But let me tell you some crazy shit, right? Even why Trump picked J.D. Vance. Okay, the smartest pick for Trump to make his vice president was Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley kicked his ass all over the primaries, right? But listen, he know that if he become president and Nikki Haley is his vice president, that they gonna pop his ass so they can get Nikki Haley in there because she's actually the best choice. She's the best Republican choice. So that's why he picked this motherfucker J.D. Vance, because dude is so far to the right that he make Trump look like a centrist. And another thing, he also know that J.D. Vance, if put in the same position that Mike Pence was, he gonna make that call. Trump ain't gonna have to send his people up in Congress to go pull that January 6th shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit is crazy. We're really. I hate when motherfuckers make such a big deal about like elections and all this other shit, but this is a real one. Like we stopping some pure evil.
You're right about that. You are stopping pure evil if we can stop, because right now they're brainwashing America's mind so well that people are sitting up here turning around talking about, oh man, I'm voting for the felon. I'm voting in it. They not even realize Project 25, 2025 is out there. You don't even realize what's about to happen because y'all want to vote for this man. And as soon as you vote for this man, y'all going to be crying the blues because you're going to see a lot of effects behind it. And people don't even understand that, If you ain't got your shit in order before November, y'all finna be fucked. Y'all finna be fucked if y'all let the orange man in.
But that's and what people are failing to understand, that it's not just people of color. You get what I'm saying? That people are assuming it's
not even a color.
But it's not. It's not nothing to do. It's literally
the poor,
financial.
Yes.
And if you are not in position financially to at least maintain it, he don't get no fucks, yo.
I don't care shit about what you got going on.
That's the greater part of that. We still live on this thing. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, and I work in the zone. And what happened last week was the people that you all talking about, the normal, the ones that are not really making a lot of money, they were there all week. Of course, they had no protection. They didn't have all the extra security. They was building it up for this week. And one of them mentioned, they were like, all the poor people are going home and then the rich people come in for the actual convention. So the convention has been technically going on for 2 weeks.
That's right.
Yep.
So they have been, and they were sent to other hotels back home, other areas, because they was making room for all the delegates, all the rich people
For sure.
the politicians, that type of thing.
Yeah,
this
the
would
rich
be.
people that supposed to be coming here spending in Milwaukee to help
Right.
make us wealthy.
And half of
And
them
nothing
don't.
And it ain't happening.
And ain't none of it happening.
Right.
These motherfuckers is mad. Some of them were smart though. They already knew. They was like, "Oh, we ain't finna make no money. We shutting down until this
Right.
is over with.
Right.
I'm not finna lose no revenue."
And I mean,
Then you got the
it
ones
might
that
be
are staying
too
open. That's saying,
controversial to get into, but the city welcomed them, right?
well, some of the city, yeah.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say this right now.
Okay.
Did the city of Milwaukee become the welcoming mat for the RNC? I just want to ask that.
Because we lost the DNC.
We voted for a mayor who looked like us. That's not
But
us.
no, but when we got the DNC,
How did
when
he-
we had the DNC, when the pandemic happened and we got fucked out of the DNC,
Mhm.
they hurried up and rushed to get the RNC because they felt it was going to bring so much to the city.
Mhm.
But my
And
how
they ain't bring shit to
The
the
horrible
people.
shit that they called it.
did it
And
make
man
sense?
dead.
How did it make sense? Two men are dead.
All right, 2 men are dead.
How did it make sense? And I'm not trying to be funny, but this is not a town that votes for who?
Republicans at all.
That's not what we do. Why do you want them to feel welcome here?
And the head honcho called us a horrible city.
Horrible city.
And you
Said her
said
crime is
and you
bad.
want listen.
Right.
Mo said too. Listen, he's not a dime. She said Christian. She said I'm back. Listen, two, because I wanted. She said they already been here for a week and a half
Yeah, because
already.
that was for the lower class. You know,
Yes.
the people that didn't have money.
So
and that's why
they've
that's why you didn't hear
already
about it.
here.
And that's why you didn't hear about it.
They're already here reviewing the city, trying to get the crew work on the ground.
enjoying the city.
I
and
enjoyed it. I was at,
setting up,
What's the
all
name of that place? My homegirl Kate had a birthday party before they got here, and they was hanging out. Like, this is the best thing we've seen since we've been here. At her party, she said, "Listen, I know why you're here. We're not going to talk about that."
Mhm.
Right.
She said, "What did you say?" She said, "Oh, I'm celebrating my Obama birthday." You know, because Kate is messy. But my whole point is all of that too. Yeah, two people have died
Yeah,
since they've been here, and
they've
I
been
start
here.
that, and I'm just saying that, and I just hear me saying, listen, the dude that was recently, what's his name was Sam? Is his name?
Sam off of
Sam?
Elite. Yep.
Off of Elite,
well-known
and then,
person
and
in
then
the
listen,
What's the other person?
the other person, I know you're gonna throw this off of, but Devontae, that's his name.
Oh yeah,
right?
Devontae, the Hyatt Regency.
So here,
shit.
but hear
Yep.
what I'm saying. Since he's been here, since this has happened, since we've been in rotation of that or whatever, his death is also included in that. And I know people won't necessarily agree with me on that, but let me tell you, when you this close to smelling yourself, you feel big. Weeks ago, and Tiff, you correct me if I'm wrong, sis, but we was getting ready to do the TBL. And Tiff was coming in, and what did they say, Tiff? What are black people doing over here? You don't belong over here. And I've been here for over a year.
Wow.
And that's coming from, and I'm not going to front their life, but they
Next
were
door.
here in this. Well, I'm not going to say that because I have a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do it about their patrons. You know what I'm saying? And so the patrons caused that scenario. You know what I'm saying? So we want to include all of that. So when you get this close to feeling yourself or smelling yourself, you know when it's like when your 12-year-old child about to be 13 and they start smelling themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they automatically assume that, oh, I'm not included in the bullshit that's about to go down. And the truth of the matter is, if you don't got the dollar, if your purse, your coin, your pocketbook don't match this game, son.
Right.
You're screwed, and they don't give a fuck what you look like.
Right.
If can you swing these dollars? I got you, B. You can't swing these dollars because it's very rich, and I do mean very rich black people here.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they ain't catching no smoke
At all.
because it's not the color of your skin.
It's the
not about
color of your
that at all.
pockets. If
And
you ain't got
it's-
the green and black,
It's a lot.
or the gold card,
It's a lot of Republicans that don't like Trump.
there's a lot. There's a lot.
pockets are going to get fatter.
But
because of
exactly,
Trump.
but he
And
gonna
that's
look
the
out on
only
his
reason why,
end.
yeah.
He gonna look out on his end. I got you, B. Here you go, right here, B. Let's go.
I hear the why did we allow them to have the convention here? But let's think about this point with Trump, what he said about the city, with all the bullshit, how they was doing the parties and not telling the city council, you know, not getting the permits and all the stuff that you're supposed to do. Regardless to whatever they say about the city still presented from a media standpoint. We showed out this week, and I felt like the city looked good. And even though Cavalier tight pants, I don't know what he's truly on. I understand he's a plant. But just with the structure of the city and where it's at, with Malele, with Crowley, with the police chief. The police chief had a comment on TV the other day. They said, you know, after the Trump shooting, are they going to try and tighten up the gun laws? Where it's not, he said, well, the Wisconsin legislature made it a concealed carry state. We got to follow the laws. That shit is such a classy dig at these people in their ways. Like, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm glad Trump was affected by the Kia boys this week because he need to. If I got to go through the shit, bitch, you got to go through the shit.
Okay, so you know I'm green in that area. What the fuck happened?
Me too.
Some B tell us what happened.
What happened? Because I don't know. I'm lost.
Man, a nigga was at the Hyatt. He fucking seen that cabinet where they keep all the keys at. Chirp, 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 chirp. It was Trump's motherfucking armored car. And the nigga had to go pick his baby mama up from Walmart. So they caught him at the Walmart on Brown Deer in the car, waiting to pick up his baby mama.
Shit about that. I hear shit about
I had no idea. So you said you had no idea. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Wait a minute. How did you? Let me get on the edge of this chair. Right? How did you find out? Because I hear nothing about his detail getting his car getting taken.
I heard it from Homer. Homer confirmed it for me. Somebody else had told me, and then Homer was like, "Yeah, that shit happened." They're not going to report that on the news. This man just lost it. You know what? Some crazy shit I heard about Trump getting shot at Saturday. Congress 2 weeks ago put up extra money for his detail because Iran put a hit out on Trump. So the fact that he had an expanded detail and he still got shot at, that nigga is scared. And now his vehicle got stolen. Of course they wasn't going to tell you about that shit.
Yeah, but the orange man staying at the Pfister. So why was his car at the Hyatt?
I don't
Where
know.
he at? You know what I'm saying? In a case of another attempt or anything, why was his car at the Hyatt and not where he's staying at in the presidential suite at the
that's
hotel?
probably that's probably they got his people with the cheap shit and he whatever the fuck else. Like I said, the nigga didn't know he was still in Trump car. You know what I'm saying? He just reached in that cabinet and was like, voila. And when that parking lot like chirp, 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 chirp. But that shit is select. Like, I mean, I ultimately like, yeah, the RNC fucked Milwaukee. And this is the crazy shit when you really think about it. The RNC came in here and treated our city real low class. Like I heard about that they hired all the catering companies from Chicago, and that's one of the reasons why the restaurants didn't do money. Like, if this isn't a reason more for Milwaukeeans and people associated with Milwaukee to look at all those people in Oconomowoc with Trump signs, like, man, fuck Trump and fuck you motherfuckers. I don't know what's the better move.
See, that's the thing right there. Like you said, they basically Milwaukee look like a joke right now to the rest of the nation because they're here, but they're not really here. You know what I'm saying? They staying within that bubble of making sure they stay where the red zone is in. And if they venture out, they got secret location. Like I know they having a big Republican Party on Buffalo in a old warehouse that they created for them to have this big party. And you're right about when it came to the vendors. If you wasn't a vendor within that red zone, you're not making no money. And most of the vendors are not even from Milwaukee. The only person that really made money was the person that made all the new signs that said Trump and whatever the dude name is, Vance or whatever his name is. They got like 80,000 to have that turnover in 24 hours. And that was the only local place that I heard that actually made money. Only local. Everybody else was vendors that wasn't even from Milwaukee.
Hold on, B. So I'm gonna just say this, and this is unpopular opinion. I know that I'm in a room full of go Milwaukeeans.
No, you ain't.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Kelly, if you hit me, we on the internet.
That's okay.
Okay.
I don't care.
I'm just saying that. Don't look at me like that. Don't lean in. Don't lean in.
I got you, sis.
Listen, thank you. Listen.
I love my city. I don't give a fuck.
That's exactly. But this city be on some whole ass bullshit. Look at we got. Listen, I'm not done. I'm not talking about the people that's running it. I'm talking the fuckers that live here.
Well, that's because of your cousin's kids.
Let me say it.
Your cousin's kids.
I know. My cousins don't live in the city of Milwaukee.
Kids. Right.
They don't. My cousins don't. My cousins live in Madison and Baton Rouge.
Is also part of the planning, but that's a whole.
But that's another story. So all I'm saying is that I'm as a supporter, an avid supporter of entrepreneurs, even more specifically Black entrepreneurs,
right,
and even more specifically Black women entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
That's my shit.
And they have none of them from Milwaukee.
And for them to not use any of them to gain, not all the lists that they signed up, and all of the
Campbells should have been there.
All we're just talking, but I'm just saying. But listen, some people have opted, like myself, to not register to be available to the RNC. You know what I'm saying? And somebody was like, "Patrice, this is a facility. You could." I'm like, "Fuck." I want them in here.
Right.
And I got to sage the hell out of the building.
Right. But see, that's the difference between RNC and DNC. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of people feel like they don't want to bring them in. They didn't want to support them in that capacity. They didn't want to service them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm where I'm going with that is that we as entrepreneurs, Black entrepreneurs, some of us said, you know what? Let's get this bread. And we're gonna do the vending and whatever, some smaller jobs, right, or whatever. But some of us was like, all money ain't good money, right, and I don't want that motherfucking money. And if I can be next and in this building, I earned the right to be in this building, on this street, in this town, city, whatever, on my own, and to have the patrons of a facility that's not even here, not even mine, be that disrespectful to a guest in my facility prior to the RNC coming here. I don't even want them motherfuckers that would be supportive of the RNC because clearly they don't understand what's going on. And those particular people gonna be on motherfuckers Skid. And I'm so sad about that for them because they don't understand that this particular phase of the race, you don't understand. God flushed the land one time. He did by water, right? And they say the next time he gonna do by fire. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But the first race war was a race war. Mm-hmm. It was about color of skin because we felt we were dominant because you don't look like us. Right. Now is what your pockets look like. No matter what your number, don't give a shit about the color of your skin, because King's vision did come to fruition. We will not be judged by the color of our skin,
and we're not
partially. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But we
Right.
will be
But
judged.
you will be
by the amount
judged
in your
about
pocket.
them dollars.
You're gonna be judged by
And
the
it's
amount
going
in them
down.
pockets.
And if your pockets don't match up, if you can't quote unquote, and y'all know what I'm talking about, the old school, get like me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? If Big Bank can't take Little Bank, you ain't fucking with us. And that is where they are. Go ahead, sis. I'm sorry.
I'm like, I will also say, because I keep telling y'all, I actually work in that zone.
Indeed.
And some of the stuff, I mean, it was surprising in some cases. And I do add an asterisk to it. They weren't disruptive. Out of all the groups that we dealt with, and we dealt with Democratic ones, they were the least entitled acting ones. And I'm not trying to cap for them or that type of thing, because I even said they have to be, right? They have to treat Black and brown people in those areas okay, because they can't afford to have negative publicity. But I will say that's not how it was. In fact, that everybody's comment is like, I'm really surprised. I want to say that. Again, not capping for them, because I hate everything they're against, that they are for. But they were the most respectful ones down there. That being said, also there's an accountability to this city that we keep leaving out. They helped them plan. They told them what vendors that they recommend and suggest. And some of them know that we're not normally on the city's suggest list, except the same old people that we see getting grant after grant after grant after grant that we don't even know of as entrepreneurs. And they have their favorites. They have Black people, but they have their favorite Black groups that always get these.
Exactly.
I mean,
right. And but you're telling the truth.
And again, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it.
So
I'm not gonna say it, but
and
I
I will
want to.
say probably even more controversial.
I want to,
We
but
know
I'm not gonna
who's on
say
those
it.
lists. We know who's always at the Pfizer Forum events.
Should, but do they want to be?
And that's one part. I don't think I judge people too much off of what decision they make either way, because some people
I got
like,
you, B.
I might as well take this money. And absolutely. And I wish that the people, and my hope is for the people that decide to do it, that they represent in a way they should.
Let's see what B saying. Wait, hold on, B. I got you. Go ahead.
I had some stupid shit to say, but just real quick, let me just slide in here. There is a group that benefited this week. The male hookup sites was up like 70% this week. I was done. I ain't had nothing else to say. I'm done. That was just a stupid shit I had to say.
Now he can hear you.
Okay. I will say that's true. But in seeing the actual people, you could tell who was the wife and who was the concubine. And there was a lot of concubines there. And that's all I have to say.
Yep.
The hypocrites in the building.
I thought you had said. Really? You drinking like a little girly girl? This what this was. With them peaches in here? It tastes like peaches. Was it passion fruit or
passion fruit?
It's passion fruit.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
passion
that was the smell I smelled, was like that passion fruit.
It was passion
Yeah.
fruit. Yeah, I love passion fruit. I love passion fruit. That's the base to the martini we
Yeah.
made.
Yeah.
You don't do like that. I'm really you trying to get up and go to work? Because I'm telling. Kimberly Lee said the have and the have-nots. Exactly. It is a lot of it. Just be making drinks that's only of alcohol and then making them taste like they got mixes in it, but they got nothing in them. Marima said the providers of the nose candy and whores of both genders getting all the money, and they are. and they are bananas.
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna see though. But all I know, don't complain if you ain't gonna vote.
Well, I mean, I
Get this
vote.
man. Get
I
this
vote
man.
and I talk
I vote
shit.
too, yeah.
I talk shit
You
and I vote.
could, you could talk
Listen
shit
to
when you
the
vote.
point. When they was going around, Shaquana Taylor's people was walking around over the past weekend, and they was like, "Are you Patrice Green?" I was like,
And it's
when you
crazy.
open the door, you got the side eye. Like, don't be open the door asking for me. You know, I don't know
And
you.
I hate that I cannot remember this guy's name, but you know, First Lady and them is trying to get somebody on the ballot right now. Another person on the ballot. And it's a black guy. And I can't remember his name for nothing in the world.
Well, I don't know.
But they need 1,500 signatures.
And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know none of these people because why? I don't like
to get
politics
somebody
like
on
that.
the ballot. I can't remember his name for nothing in the world. I wish First Lady was watching. She could have typed it real quick. I need 1,500 signatures to get him on his
Shout out to
black
Kimberly
guy.
Lee.
So older guy on the ballot for president. Yeah. It's of course it's running under independent, but you got so many people running under independent. People need to like do their research on under these people that's running under independent ticket. I only know a couple people, but it's really hard to win a presidential race under independent because you're not putting in the work, the footwork, the advertisement, the marketing, nothing. Nobody knows who you guys are. So at least I know now that I could run for president in 4 years. I'm happy about that. I can't run for alderman, but I could run for president. So thank you, because you know I'm legalizing everything. Yep.
No.
Yep.
No, the fuck she's not.
Yes, the fuck she
because she don't never want to be involved in anything political. No, I'm saying that I've
That's
said it
okay.
always.
Tiff G be my
Tiff
vice
will.
president.
Tiff look like the president right now.
Right.
Tiff look like the president right now.
Head of security. All right, because ain't nobody gonna steal my car. Right, there you go. I will hire the field boys to watch my car.
What they gonna do? They be like, this one, we'll be back.
Right, we'll be back.
We'll be back. Kimberly Lee said, right on, Queen. Listen, hold on. What you say?
Before the election, I have
you got something to
boys
say?
sit on
Just
their
line for me.
cars.
Let me know you got something to say. I'll put
Nobody
you in
can
real
vote.
quick. Let me put B back in, y'all. Here we go.
Y'all crazy. That independent shit is stupid as fuck. It's too late in the race. We've already had a primary. We already went through the whole thing. The delegates are set. The damn convention is in like 3 weeks. Let it go. Let Biden get his ass in there, and then he gonna die out. And then we got the first black woman president.
Right. He's not gonna make 4 years.
Why you acting like that?
But it's true.
Nigga, listen.
Don't even watch that man. He's even stand up now.
Wait a minute. The views and opinions expressed on this show are that of the host and guests alone, and not necessarily that of BroRadio.com established affiliates. Ma'am,
we get Biden in, we'll have our first black
Brian, you just hold on. What the hell is wrong with you? He gonna what? You excuse you. Well, you just hold on, sir. Would you say we?
The best president in American history died in his 3rd term. Franklin Delano Roosevelt died 3 months before World War II ended. This is not nothing new. That's why you have a qualified vice president. That's why Trump picking J.D. Vance. He ain't trying to win.
Best president?
Yes.
He said the best president.
FDR.
And he died right before the war was over.
Brian said yes. Marima said we are in the same position we were in 4 and 8 years ago. A vote for an independent is a fit for Trump.
It is.
Excuse me, a vote for Trump may as well wipe their ass with the ballot. Listen, I'm just saying, and I know people don't want to hear this. Don't vote for nobody but
Biden.
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 As much as we want, this is not about personal opinion.
It's
This is not
what we
about.
need.
This is about making sure this other motherfucker don't
Get in.
get in. So all votes, when we divide ourselves to this capacity, we give room for growth in the other space.
Yeah.
Cut that shit off.
Vote for Biden and let's get it
And
over
be
with.
done, and just put him in office, and then whatever happens after that, you know, the same thing. Whatever happens after.
All I'm saying is once we vote for Biden, we get Biden in. We go through the temper tantrum and everything else that Trump is going to give us once he loses, and then I think before his first year is up, we will have Harris.
Cut you off, Kelly.
You know, that may be
That's
we need somebody young.
How young is this yellow dude? I mean,
He's younger than Biden.
he's young, and
He's in his 70s, Biden's 80s.
Younger doesn't make you better.
But Harris is in her 50s.
Now, do we know? Now we are talking about. Not trying to be funny.
Wait, what B say?
Are we really gonna? I got you, B. Are we really going to? Never mind. I'm not going to even say that because doesn't matter.
The Secretary
of State. Here you go. Hold on, B. Here you go.
Listen, Kelly, it is too late in the process to do that. Okay, we had somebody else. We had Hillary, and you seen Trump mop the floor with that bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is the only man that has beat this nigga. Let it happen. He's not going. I'm Trice. I know you don't want to hear me saying the inevitable, but it's a smarter plan to keep things where it is. Let him get this other stuff done. Hopefully, we can get some term limits on the Supreme Court justices, and we'll be good. Trust me.
That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. I want Biden to be in there. I want Biden to win this election. I'm voting for Biden. I would never vote for an independent person anyways, because first, I don't know nothing about them. Two, that vote's going to go to the orange man anyways. And people don't even realize that Trump has ran so many times for president under the Democrat Party, under the Independent Party, and the Republican Party. He did whatever he could to get into office.
And it worked.
And it worked.
And it worked. Tracy, it's okay, baby. Can you read what Margaret said, Kelly?
Independent candidates only held one party. We have only two-party system. If you vote independent, or do not vote at all, you're helping the party that you don't want to win. And that's simple because if you don't vote or you vote for the independent, you're really giving that money to the one we don't want, and which is going to be Trump. So you got to go out there and actually vote Democrat down the board.
Margaret said, I'd like to hear more about what Brian thinks about the VP pick.
Mr.
And
JD Vance. Okay, let's keep it real. JD Vance is a plant of Elon Musk. Elon Musk, when Trump announced that he was the JD Vance was his pick, he volunteered. He said for the next 4 months, I'm gonna give the Trump campaign $50 million a month to add to the campaign. Listen, they want America to be an autocracy. Like I said before, they want the corporations to decide stuff for the whatever else. And like I said, Trump picked JD Vance because he knew that he's so extreme that they're not going to do nothing to him. Plus, like I said, if he has another situation like with Pence, he gonna pull that trigger. He gonna fucking just say fuck the people's vote and go whatever. So yeah, this is some bullshit, but it's some Trump shit. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us. Period. Point blank.
And that's the only reason why he picked old boy, because he will pull that trigger. He's going to say and do whatever Trump wants him to do. He's a puppet to Trump. So he got the right person, but I'm just glad that we won't have, in my mind, we ain't gonna have to worry about that because Biden's gonna get elected. And if Biden gets reelected, then we're all good. But even if Biden don't get reelected, at least we don't have to worry about them doing anything trying to do that, pull that whole ass shit that they did on January 6th.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, they are trying to buy the election. That's crazy. That's on X.
Yeah.
They are. Elon Musk and them is they trying to buy the election. That's what that's the only way they're going to get in is to buy the election. And they're going to lie. They're going to lie like do whatever they can illegally to win.
Well, it's gonna happen because it's illegal and it's still gonna go through, so we're gonna be screwed in.
Right.
I hope that you guys are working on securing your families, working on securing your finances as best you can. I mean, we got to work regular day-to-day jobs. That's not going to change. But we're talking about who's in control of, who's managing what's happening. Hey, sis, how you doing? What's happening in the city, in the state, in the country. Yes, it's about this bread. G.
Yeah, it's all about your money, and I ain't going to lie. Shout out to Soul Queen, just walked in the crib.
Soul Queen.
Yeah.
You don't even know. Whatever.
But we got to get our stuff together.
I love you,
and we got to stop being dumb to the facts.
You hope about it, son. I love you. Go put it on camera. You want to put the drink on camera because that drink right there, my nigga, is fire. It's fire. Let me see something.
I want to say
it's fire. You're bad. That's nice. That's nice.
She did a perfect little swash. It ain't spilled nothing. Nothing.
That's bomb. That's good. That's a good combination.
Go ahead, Tina, over here, create some drinks for us.
TRS in the building. Bartender's Lounge. The bartender for the Bartender's Lounge. TRS in the middle with a purple rain tea and a bomb. What's on the hat? Is that clean all over? Purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain. Yeah.
He's like this cold.
Good luck to you, because I advise you not to. And I'm gonna say right now, I'm gonna be honest and let y'all know. If y'all hold on, sis, let me say what I need to say, and then you can get to it. If you are drinking anything that TRS makes, and you try to throw it like it's a sip of juice,
Yeah.
Because baby, she layer it in there real nice, and you think it tastes like juice, but baby, because
when you try to stand up,
and then she be like, we fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. Yeah,
y'all crazy.
That's what you do in the drink. They be like, God left. What to make? We fall. You start playing. Who made the drinks? We fall down. In the background, what's up? You like, damn. Say I'm lying though. It's a thing. I'm on drink number 3. Technically, this is drink number 4 for me.
It really is. She had like a line
and
drinks.
A beer.
I only had one drink.
I had a flight.
You had a flight.
In my defense, please take the drink. Please take the container.
In my defense, I gave you what was left over from
the flights.
With the
ice.
From the first one.
The end of it with the ice, so it's a little watered in.
It's a little watered in.
Whatever.
But you
So
still
check this
got
out. It is
alcohol.
officially 8:58. It's the Bartender's Lounge.
Hydration.
Yours truly, JustPatrice, and my cuz YFB Queli is in the building. We want to thank y'all for hanging out with us. Tina done floated everybody's boat up in this bitch.
Right.
Shout out to Tiff G for sliding through. Shout out to the Queen Soul Arts herself. Shout out to Romy. Whoa. You see I slowed down like that because that's what's happening right now. He was like, Romy, whoa. That's what's happening right now. So now shout out to my boy Brian Allstar Franklin, taking in from the boom room and all the great things that we got going on every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. These conversations be so fly. Listen, I know Kelly don't know that I'm about to do this, but I'm gonna say this today and officially right now. I'm closing off all of the broadcast opportunities. If you don't get this on YouTube, you're gonna be so sad, and we'll share it from the YouTube. Effective
Told
today.
you it was coming.
Effective today.
It was coming.
7/17/24, 8:59. I made my statement, and I'm willing to fight anybody that's ready to fight me for it. Kiwi's going down. It's the Bartender's Lounge right here, and specifically on blowradio.com. You know how we do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You could be anywhere else doing anything else, but you've opted to be here for us today, and we appreciate you and all the things. What you say, Kels? Will we out?
We out.
Are we sure?
We'll see you.
Are we leaving?
We going bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I made a catch.